So this video will show you 5 ways that you can secure your wig. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel more confident when I know that my wig is properly secured before I go out. You just want your wig to be in place, and so many things can snatch your wig, and sometimes you just don't know. It could be the thing you least expect. That would be what will snatch your wig. Your wig can be caught up in a door and just get pulled out. You never know, so anything can snatch your wig, and that's the last thing you want to happen to you. And that's what this video is about. It's going to show you 5 ways that I feel would secure your wig properly, or at least to an extent. So let's get started. So the first method is by sewing the wig down to your hair or your head, and this method is kind of like treating your wig as if it were a weave. So it gives that similar concept, and to me this is the most secured way to secure your wig. Now basically what you do is you use like a thread and needle to sew the wig down, and you can either sew the whole perimeter of the wig, or you can sew just the corners of the wig. And this method is really great. It's very secure. No matter what, it will still be on your head, unless there's a really intense force, which will actually hurt. You might actually bleed or lose some hair. But this is very secure and it's very convenient. Now the second method is by using wig clips. Now these are wig clips right here. So basically you sew this onto the cap and then you put it into your hair and lock it down. This method is the next most secure. It's actually almost as secure as sewing it down, but not as secure. This method is really great. I love this. In fact, this is probably my favorite method, because this method you can easily take it off. You don't have to sleep with this method and all of that great stuff. It's easier to install because a lot of people can sew stuff that is not on their head, right, compared to sewing it on their head. The only downside though is this is best for slick hair or relaxed hair, or hair that's not, or short hair. The sewing on the other hand is not really the greatest for short hair, because you can't really cornrow short hair. But this one's good because as long as this comb right here can go into your hair, it will lock down. That's all you need. So this was good for short hair as well, except if you're like really short, like Amber Rose short, then this might not be really great for you. But as long as this tooth of the clip-in can go in and lock down, this would be good for your hair. It's best for sleek hair in my own opinion, or relaxed hair. Now if your hair is natural and really full, this might be a little bit of a barrier, because not because the comb can't go through, but you need to slick it down because you're putting it under a wig, or it's going to be poofy underneath the wig. So the third method is by using roller pins, and this is what they look like. So roller pins are just like the elder sister of bobby pins. They're longer and thicker. I don't know if you can see that. And this is what they look like. You just grab this at your local beauty store, Walmart. I got this from Walmart. And what these ones will do is you make cornrows, and then you take this and then you lock it into, like, you need to have cornrows underneath. So you make cornrows underneath, and then you take this and put it in and lock it into the cornrows. And this is super secure, but of course not as secure as the sewing or the clipping. Those two are a lot more secure, but this gives you a little bit more, like, good amount of security, especially if you're in your best behavior. For this to be more secure, your cornrow needs to be tighter. So the tighter your cornrow is, the more this pin will lock into the cornrow and be more secured. I hope that makes sense. The fourth method is by using a good wig cap or an elastic band. So using a good wig cap, see this one right here, that's the spandex, and this one right here. So this one would last longer than this one. This one will give you more security than this one, but they're both good enough, right? So using a good tight wig cap will let it stick to your hair and stay on your hair or your head. Also using an elastic. Now I learned this method from Pick Mill and Very Good Bad Girl here on YouTube. The elastic method is by getting any type of elastic and then measuring like your hair from like the back side, and taking away maybe like a few inches out of that, and then sewing this elastic to your hair. And I'll show you a demo of this for sure. So you sew it to the wig, and then it gives the wig that, you know, I'm going to show you. If you're confused, I'll show you. It makes your wig more secure by giving it that resistance. It's kind of like using hairband, but to the wig. I'll show you so that you can see what I mean. And with that, it gives you security, makes your wig stay firm on your head as opposed to it shifting from side to side, and your wig is a lot more secure than it would be if you don't use any of those. And I like this method because this method is good for girls who have their hair cut like even as short as Amber Rose or totally bald. Like, this would be perfect for you. This is easy to do, this is easy to put on, and the only thing is you have to keep sewing it because there's going to be a point where this would slack. So you need to keep sewing it on a constant or on the regular. The fifth method is by using a hat, a cap, you know, a turban, tying a scarf, you know, doing something to your hair to keep it in place. Now, I have a hat right here, which I got from Forever 21. Placing a hat on your wig locks it down and keeps it in place and makes it, you know, makes it less, how should I call it now? Makes it less likely for your wig to get snatched. Now, this of all the methods is the least secure method, but you know, this can lock your hair down and prevent it from getting like snatched by something minor, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in your best behavior, you don't look for trouble, all that kind of stuff. But this secures your wig to a good extent. You can put hats, you can put like beanies, stuff like this. You know, you can wear stuff like this and this will lock the wig down and keep your hair very secured. And a turban, scarves, just so many things you can put on your hair to keep it secured and locked. But yeah, that's all the ways that you can secure your wig and have that confidence when you go out and, you know, be free and not be scared that your wig might get snatched or fall off. Wait a minute, I just thought about this. A sixth method, it's by combining 2 or 3 of these methods together to get even more security. So you can combine like the clip-in and maybe a cap just to give it that extra. You could combine the elastic, a good secured cap, and you can also use like you know, one of these pins, like the roller pins, and just give it that extra, you know, security. You can put 2 or 3 of these methods together and get extra security. You can even use the 5 if possible. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to share. Let people find out, let people see what, you know, how they can secure their wig too. So until next time, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.